If you're looking to start a YouTube channel, then you should know that starting a YouTube channel is not a child's play. It's very tasking and difficult at the same time, especially when you don't know what you're doing. You don't know your left from your right. You're just out there taking all the advice and everything and just trying out, try and error and everything. However, this video is dedicated to giving you clarity and giving you a blueprint on what you should do and how you can monetize your channel in a very short period of time. Now, I own a couple of successful YouTube channels, and over the years, I know what works and what doesn't work and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and I'm sharing everything in this video, so do well to watch the end and thank me later. Now, if this sounds like something that you're interested in, please come closer and let's dive in. Number one on my list is rewire your mindset. You just have to understand that if you're going to be starting a YouTube channel, that you're not going to have it easy. It's very tasking and it requires a lot. And if you're going to be making your videos like this, I know how it feels to make videos, and to be honest with you, it's never comfortable for any of us, right? It's never comfortable for me. It's never comfortable for any of your favorite YouTuber out there. I mean, we make a lot of mistakes. We struggle to record videos. We struggle to keep on the topic. We make those same mistakes that you make while recording your own videos. So don't beat yourself up when you're not motivated enough, or when you make a lot of mistakes while recording, when it takes a longer time to record and all of that. All of us go through the same thing. It's just that some of us don't really share these things, and after editing and everything, it appears, and after editing and everything, it appears like we are so perfect on camera. But trust me, all those things that you're feeling, all of us are feeling it, and we happen to be successful. So you too can also be successful if you're confident enough to know that these things are part of the game and is a long-term thing. And that brings us to number two, which is pick your niche. Please don't listen to all those gurus that will tell you that you are the niche. You are not the niche, please. Those people are telling you that you are the niche because they've become successful. People know them, so they can actually dabble on any topic and then still sound relevant, and still people are going to watch them because they already have an already existing audience. But if you're starting out, please note that you are not a niche, please. And one of the reasons why you need to get a niche is because YouTube needs to understand what your video is about, what your channel is about, and then look for the audience that love those kind of videos and serve your videos to them. So if you listen to those gurus and become the niche, then you're going to be all over the place, and then you're going to drive the algorithm crazy because the algorithm will know who to serve your content to. So if you want to succeed on YouTube, do well to get a niche. And that way YouTube is going to understand what your video is all about super fast. And that brings us to number three, which is know the cost of production even before you start producing your content. Please, if you want to start a YouTube channel, know that, like I said, on number one, it's a long-term game, right? And then nothing is guaranteed. For some, you can get monetized on the first month. For some, it takes 1 year. And for some, it takes 2 years. Now, are you willing to do a particular thing that is going to cost you X amount of money without making any money for 2 years? Do you have that funding to fund that channel for that long? You need to answer these questions. You need to know these things. Now, let's say someone that wants to start making short films. Even if you own all the equipment, you still need people to make the films with. And some of them you have to pay them, or some of them, at least, even if you don't pay them, you're going to provide food for them while they're on set, right? And again, you have to spend money on transportation, you have to spend money on sets and design to be able to get everything together. So if you have the funding to do this for a very long time before you can get monetized, then by all means, please go into it. But if you think that you can only fund this for maybe 10 content or 50, then you shouldn't do it, because you don't know the number of content that you need to make on YouTube before you get your big break. So you need to first checkmate this before you get started. And then when you compare that to somebody that just sits in a corner like me, set their camera and talk to the camera without leaving, without extra people, without extra things, and then at the end of the day, I make more content, I don't have to spend anything, and I'm going to be making the same amount or even more than this person, because now I have more videos, I can output more videos. Now, I'm not saying that making movies are bad. All I'm saying is that you need to check your pockets. You need to know that this is what you can afford to do at a particular point in time. You can't say you're a travel content creator when you don't have money to travel around the world. Now, in as much as there are a lot of companies, a lot of brands that are willing to sponsor you, they can't sponsor you while you're just starting out. You need to prove yourself, you need to grow your audience before they can start sponsoring you. So between the time that nobody knows you and the time you're going to build your audience, how do you fund your content? Now, if you're someone that originally you travel around the world, maybe because of business, because of billionaire kid or something like that, then it's totally fine for you to get into a travel niche. But if you're still struggling with your finances and you want to do the travel niche, you're going to have a lot of issues with that, because at some point you might run out of funding and then it's going to affect your channel, because with YouTube, you need more content to get more results. And that brings us to number 4, which is forget the CPM and the RPM. Cost per miller is for CPM and revenue per miller is for RPM. Now, a lot of people, when they want to start their YouTube channel, they start looking for, niches with high RPM, high CPM, so that they can make a lot of money. But it doesn't work that way, because even if you get into a niche that you don't know anything about, it's going to be very difficult for you to succeed, and people can see through you. People can see that this person doesn't know what he's talking about. Like people that come on and talk how to make money online and they don't even have money. And the only way they hope to make money online is for their videos to be monetized so that they can start making money from the videos. And that is how they make money online. And somehow, for some reasons, people can see through you. People know when you know what you're talking about and when you're just acting for the camera. So do well to just forget the RPM and CPM, because it will make you dabble into niches that you have little or no information about, and you're going to have a lot of issues. I always advise my students to always go for a niche that will allow them to create as many content as possible, as fast as possible. So I would rather do something that I can at any time, even if I'm sleeping, you just point the camera on me and I can start recording, I can start saying something that will make sense to you. I'd rather do that video irrespective of the RPM than do a video because of the RPM and at the end of the day I burn out on the way, or I just can't make more videos. And that brings us to number 5, which is learn SEO. I'm sorry, but you can't succeed on YouTube without knowing what SEO means. Search engine optimization. And YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. The first biggest is Google, and YouTube is owned by Google. So for you to succeed on YouTube, you must learn SEO. So you need to know about keywords. You need to know how to use keywords on your description, on your title, on your tags, and all of that. And there's a lot of tools that you can use like TubeBuddy, Social Blade, vidIQ, and so much more. Now, these extensions will help you with your keyword. I've done a tutorial on this, which will help you in a great way. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description, or you can click here to watch it after watching this video. And that brings us to number 6, which is be picky with your content. Now, don't throw in any type of content. Don't make content because you love to, or because you just thought it in your head that, oh, this content is something that I would like to share and let me just go ahead and share it. No way, nada. Don't do that. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to ride on what has worked in the past. You have to do a research in your niche and find out the content that do well in your niche, and then create content around those videos that are already doing well in your niche, and you're going to see a lot of success. There's a lot of tools and a lot of procedures to achieve this. I have a course on this and I'm going to be giving it away for almost for free. Just find the link in the description so that you can take advantage of it and watch and learn how you can get the best content for your channel. Now, if you're just starting out, you need to stuff your channel with content that most people are likely interested in. And that way you have a lot of potentials on your channel, because YouTube at some point, even when you upload a video and get 50 views, after like 2 months, the video can actually take off and get you 100,000 views, 500,000 views, 1 million views. So you never can tell. So at every point in time, as a new YouTuber, you need to make sure that all your videos is about what people will love to watch. You can start making those type of videos that you would love to make after you have grown to a starting level, and then you can take it one at a time and see how the audience will react to it, and then know how to just manage it from there. But as long as you're just starting out, please, my friend, do well to make videos that people will love to watch, and that way your success is almost guaranteed. And that brings us to the next one, which is learn thumbnails. I see a lot of upcoming or new YouTubers with bad thumbnails. Now, your thumbnails is also a guarantee that your video is going to flop. If you have bad thumbnails, you have almost a very little chance of succeeding on YouTube, because your thumbnail is the first thing that anybody sees. Even if your video is high quality, high content, great value and all of that, nobody is going to see that until they click on the video. And what is going to prompt them to click on the video is the thumbnail. On YouTube, what is written on the bus is first considered before you enter the bus. So you want to be sure that you're entering the right bus. It's not about the content, it's about being sure that you're not wasting your time. So your thumbnail should be very, very creative. Take your time to learn how to do thumbnail designs. I have a couple of tutorials on that. I'm going to be leaving it in the description as well, so that I can go ahead and watch it after watching this video. Currently, I'm using Canva. So all my thumbnails that you're currently seeing is all made on Canva, right? And most of them are Canva templates that I just turn around. I have a tutorial on that. I'm going to be leaving all that in the description, but currently I'm learning how to use Photoshop to design thumbnails, because with Photoshop, you can create amazing designs. And if you learn it, you might not just be using it on your channel, you can also be doing it for people and be making money from it, because currently thumbnail designers make over $250,000 every single year. So you can imagine how much YouTubers are willing to spend on a thumbnail. And that brings us to the next one, which is quantity over quality. Now, a lot of people will tell you that you have to make quality videos and all of that. Now, if you're starting out, forget anything about perfection, just get going. Now, if you go over to my channel and then click on videos and then click on oldest, you're going to see the first set of my videos. You can compare those videos and my videos now. You can see the great difference. Now, if I was waiting to get this good before I got started, I would never have started this channel. So you will never be as good as you want to be until you start the process. So forget about quality and focus on quantity. The only thing you need to make sure of is that you have a quality audio. Once you have a quality audio, whether you have the best of light or you don't have the best of light, just get started and then you can get better over time. And that brings us to the next one, which is get 1% better on every video. Make sure that you analyze every video after recording the video, editing it and everything. You analyze the video and then you point out the areas you made a mistake, where you need to adjust the light, whether you need to adjust your audio, whether you need to adjust your background and all of that. Then don't allow it to overwhelm you. Just take it 1% at a time. And by the time you do 100 videos, you would have been 100% better, right? And that brings us to number 10. A lot of people will not agree with me on this one, but you need to go as fast as you can and don't slow down until you burn out. Now, if you have a lot of time, you have a lot of motivation, you are well gingered, please channel all that energy, all that motivation, all that ginger, and make as many videos as you can, because trust me, at some point you'll be burnt out and you will not know what else to create. You don't know what to talk about. You will just have that creator's block. But until then, use your energy, use your motivation, use the ginger and make as many videos as possible, because in that your low moment, those videos that you made in the past are things that are going to keep you afloat. Because even when you don't make as much videos anymore, or even when you stop making too many videos, the videos that you made in the past will still be getting lots of views, and then they will still be paying you on a monthly basis. And that brings us to number 11, which is do not compare your channel with any other channel on YouTube, because everybody's journey is different. Don't say that, oh, this person is growing fast, or you started alongside with this person and this person is getting a lot of subscribers, or this person is getting a lot of views. We are all different. We have different personalities, we have different traits, different way of communication, different type of videos and all of that. So don't think that what happened to this person is going to automatically happen to you, or don't think, oh, because you're better looking or because you speak better that you're supposed to get more views than this person. It doesn't work like that on YouTube, my friend. You need to just focus on your journey and your journey alone. And that way you will not be distracted, or you won't be unnecessarily depressed, because it can be very depressing when you see somebody and then you don't even understand why this person is growing. You have a better thumbnail than the person, you have better content than the person, you look better than the person in quotes, and somehow the person is growing faster and better than you. Leave all those things. I've seen channels stay stagnant for over a year, and then in less than 2 months, they gained over 300,000 subscribers. Now, a lot of things can happen on YouTube, and that is why I keep recommending YouTube to anybody, everybody at any time. Just wake me up and ask me what you should do to make a lot of money online, and I'm going to go ahead and recommend YouTube, because with YouTube, nothing is guaranteed, but everything is guaranteed. Now, if you want to learn more about YouTube, how you can start a faceless YouTube channel without ever showing your face, but you'll be able to create multiple content and all of that and get the same reward you would have gotten if you were showing your face, then I've put together this playlist simply for you to consume and learn everything you need to know. So go ahead and watch it and thank me later. See you on the other side. Until I come your way again, stay winning.